Dear students, welcome you all to session 14 video of the chapter Capital Structure, Financial Management 5th semester BCom. In this session, I'm going to work out a problem which has appeared in the examination many times. The question goes like this. A firm needs rupees 10 lakh for expansion. The expansion is expected to yield an annual EBIT of rupees 1,60,000. In choosing a financial plan, the firm has an objective of maximizing the earnings per share. It is considering the possibility of issuing equity shares and raising a debt of rupees 1 lakh or rupees 4 lakh or rupees 6 lakh. The company's price per share is rupees 25 and is expected to drop to rupees 20 if the funds borrowed is in excess of rupees 5 lakh. Funds can be borrowed at the rates indicated below up to and including rupees 1 lakh 8%, over rupees 1 lakh and up to rupees 5 lakh 12%, over rupees 5 lakh 18%. The tax rate is 50%. Find out financial leverage and determine the earnings per share for the three financial alternatives. So we'll have to find out the financial leverage and the earnings per share. For that, we'll have to prepare a statement of income. Before preparing the statement of income, let us analyze the problem. A firm requires rupees 10 lakh and the firm can raise the debt or it can issue the equity shares. Now, what are the options available for the firm? You can see here, the firm is considering the possibility of issuing equity shares and raising a debt of rupees 1 lakh, 4 lakh or 6 lakh. That means if the firm is raising a debt of rupees 1 lakh, it will have to issue equity of rupees 9 lakh. So totally it will be 10 lakh rupees. Second is a debt of rupees 4 lakh. That means equity shares will be 6 lakh. Third is debt of rupees 6 lakh, which means the equity shares will be rupees 4 lakh. So three situations are available. That is, the first one is plan 1 lakh debt and 9 lakh rupees equity. Second one is 4 lakh debt and equity will be 6 lakh. Third one is 6 lakh debt, equity will be 4 lakh. So these are the three plans available. What is the EBIT of the company? EBIT you can see it is rupees 1 lakh 60,000 and the market price of the company is given and it is expected to drop if the funds are borrowed in excess of rupees 5 lakh. That means this information is not required for our calculation now. We have to assume that the face value of the share is rupees 10. Why do you require the face value? Because we have to find out the number of shares. So in the first case, when you are going for 1 lakh rupees debt, equity will be 9 lakhs and the face value is 10 rupees. The number of equity shares will be 9 lakh divided by 10, that is 90,000. Similarly, the second case we'll have to find out and the third case. Now there is one more additional item which is being given, that is funds can be borrowed at the rates indicated below. That is, if we are borrowing up to including 1 lakh rupees, if the debt is up to 1 lakh rupees, the interest rate is 8%. If you are borrowing more than 1 lakh rupees and it is up to rupees 5 lakh, the interest rate is 12%. If the borrowing, so the debt is more than 5 lakh, the interest rate will be 18%. So we have to be careful. The interest rate varies as the debt amount increases. So you can see here it is 8%, 12% and 18% depending upon the amount of debt. The tax rate is 50%. Find out the financial leverage and determine the earnings per share for the three financial alternatives. Now let's work out the prepare the statement of income. So you can see here there are four columns, particulars and plan 1, plan 2 and plan 3. So the first part of this information is for our understanding and the statement of income starts from EBIT. So we can see here capital structure, the first plan debt is 1 lakh, equity is rupees 9 lakh. The second plan debt is 4 lakh, equity is 6 lakh. In the third plan debt is 6 lakh, equity is 4 lakh. So in the first plan it's given that debt is 1 lakh and the rate of interest here you can just see up to rupees 1 lakh if you borrow, the rate of interest is 8%. 8%. And the second case you can see debt is 4 lakh. So up to rupees 5 lakh debt if you take, rate of interest will be 12%. And the third situation debt is 6 lakh. What is given? over rupees 5 lakh, if you take debt, the interest will be 18%. So three different rates of interest are applicable here. So we'll begin with the EBIT. EBIT is given, it's 1,60,000, 1,60,000 for all the three situations. Less interest. In the first situation, interest rate is 8%, 1 lakh rupees multiplied with 8,000. So EBT is 1,52,000. In the second case, the interest rate is 12%, that is 4 lakh rupees multiplied with 12%, 48,000. EBT is 1,12,000. In the third case, that is debt is 6 lakh, the interest rate is rupees 18%. So 6 lakh multiplied with the 18%, 1 lakh 8,000. So we get this EBIT less tax at 50%, 76,000 and 56,000 and 26,000. So earnings after tax, there is no preference dividend, that because of which the earnings after tax itself will be the surplus profit. 76,000 in plan 2, 56,000, and case of plan 3, 26,000. Less preference dividend, nil, nil in all the three cases. Therefore, the surplus profit is equal to 76,000, 56,000 and 26,000. I hope this is clear. So we have EBIT, interest, and interest rates are different in different situations. As the debt amount increases, the interest rate also increases. And we have found out the surplus profit. Now let us find out the financial leverage as well as the earnings per share. So you can see here surplus. This is a continuation of the table. Surplus profit 76,000, plan 2 56,000, plan 3 26,000. Financial leverage is equal to earnings before interest and taxes divided by earnings before tax. EBIT divided by EBT. In the first case, 1,60,000 divided by 1,52,000, 1.05. Second case, 1,60,000 divided by 1,12,000, 1.43. The third case, 1,60,000 divided by 52,000, 3.08. This is financial leverage. Next one is the earnings per share. Surplus profit divided by number of equity shares. First case, 76,000 divided by number of equity shares. So you can see here equity capital is 9 lakh, and assuming that the face value is 10 rupees, number of equity shares is equal to 90,000. So 76,000 divided by 90,000, 0.84. Second case, you can see 56,000 divided by 60,000. See here the debt is 4 lakh, equity is equal to 6 lakh rupees. So 6 lakh rupees, number of equity shares are 60,000. 56,000 divided by 60,000, 0.93. The third situation, EPS is equal to 26,000 divided by 40,000. Debt is 6 lakh, that's why equity is 4 lakh. 4 lakh divided by face value 10 rupees, 40,000 shares. 26,000 divided by 40,000 is equal to 0.65. So we have found out the financial leverage. Financial leverage is equal to EBIT divided by EBT. And we have also found out the earning per share. Earning per share is equal to surplus profit divided by number of equity shares. Dear students, if you have any doubts, please do ask me. Thank you.